My name is Don Forster, and this is Welcome to the Go-Away TSA, a quick update of breaking news in the globe-trotting world of Go-Away. Today, the world is reopening, albeit slowly. Here is an overview of new openings and changes to entry requirements around the world. Full details are available at goaway.com, and all Go-Away's destination specialists have the latest and up-to-date information. Note, when talking today about fully vaccinated, that means 2 doses. United Kingdom. Globetrotters entering England who are fully vaccinated are no longer required to book a Day 2 arrivals test. In short, no testing or quarantining on arrival into the UK is now necessary. Globetrotters who are not fully vaccinated will continue to be required to take a PCR test 48 hours prior to departure, as well as a Day 2 PCR test. The 8-day PCR test has been removed for all travellers. All travellers will still be required to complete a passenger locator form, PLF, prior to their arrival in England. United Kingdom and France. Fully vaccinated Globetrotters travelling between the UK and France are no longer required for a compelling reason to enter either country, nor are they obliged to undergo a period of isolation upon arrival. Vaccinated Globetrotters will still need to present, upon boarding their flight, a negative result of a PCR or antigen test taken less than 24 hours prior and register before departure on the digital platform. As combining France and the UK on a getaway is one of the most popular for Europe, this easing of restrictions is great news. Ireland. Globetrotters travelling to Ireland, proof of vaccination or proof of recovery from COVID-19 in the prior 6 months do not have to undergo pre-travel COVID testing. Unvaccinated Globetrotters must show evidence of a negative PCR-only test result taken within 72 hours prior to arriving in Ireland. Switzerland. Fully vaccinated guests are required to fill out a pre-arrival passenger locator form and also to provide proof of vaccination. Unvaccinated or partially vaccinated Globetrotters are required to complete the pre-arrival passenger locator form and also to provide a negative PCR test taken within 72 hours of arrival or an antigen test taken within 24 hours of arrival. There are no quarantine requirements. Peru. Travellers 18 to 39 years old must be fully vaccinated and provide proof of vaccination status on arrival. Globetrotters over 40 must be fully vaccinated with a booster, that is 3 doses. Unvaccinated or partially vaccinated Globetrotters must take a PCR test 48 hours prior to arriving into Peru. Argentina. All travellers must be fully vaccinated and must have taken a PCR test up to 72 hours or an antigen test taken within 48 hours prior to boarding the flight to Argentina. Globetrotters are not required to take a second PCR test between the 3rd and 5th day after arrival into Argentina. All Globetrotters must have COVID-19 health insurance. Easter Island. Due to limited vaccination levels amongst the locals on Easter Island, the anticipated reopening of the island is foreseen as mid-March to April. India. All travellers must be fully vaccinated and must have taken a PCR test within 72 hours or an antigen test taken within 48 hours prior to boarding the flight to India. There is random testing on arrival, on average 2% of travellers, where you will be asked to quarantine in your hotel until a negative result has been returned. As with all entry requirements over the pandemic period, the situation is fluid and subject to change. Keep an eye out for further updates from Go-Away, or better still, speak to one of our destination experts for all the latest up-to-date information.
Today's TSA was brought to you by
Goaway.com, home to over 2,200 travel ideas on all 7 continents. Sign up to be notified of further updates. Stay safe and travel well. Until next time, I'm Don Forster, and this was